New York, stand up. You should be standing up right now, like I am. You hear this beat? You know what this
y'all want from us. We spill our hearts out and it still ain't enough. Years we got crumbs doing the supplying. We independent now.
We Boy Williams, you know what I'm saying? We got a nice topic that we talked about yesterday, dropped on this channel, Paperboy Williams channel. You know, it's pay-per-view killing battle rap. And before I jump into this blog, I just want to say, you know, as you think about it, I don't know if it's killing battle rap, but I know there's a lot of things that pay-per-view kind of kills the motivation for. It kills the motivation to actually go to an event. It kills the motivation to actually blog on an event that you actually went to. And then if you say to yourself, well, I like going to a battle, but I also like blogging on a battle that I went to, pay-per-view kind of kills that whole energy. There's a lot of things that we sort of touch on in the blog. You know, shout out to Paperboy, you know what I'm saying, major salute. Yo, it's a good listen. It's a little, you know what I'm saying, we got some time on it, but there's some good content going back and forward. Anyway, one of we went live to was like a live chat me and Paperboy had. And there was one question that kind of stuck out. One of the comments was like, and to be honest with you, Paperboy, I'm down for doing that shit again. You know, if we get a good topic line. Somebody talked about, you know, we should have did a blog on time limits. Is time limits affecting battle rap? Or is that killing battle rap? Is that more of a killer of battle rap? And Martin Cuts is a dude that brought up, why isn't time limits discussed backstage or behind the scenes instead of on stage in front of all the fans? And he was actually saying that should be the next topic. And you know what I'm saying? So Martin Cuts, this blog is basically off of your comment with the Paperboy shit. So, you know, we should do time limits or a thing on time limits. It brought me to thinking like, yeah, he's right. So I thought about a couple battles that stuck out in my mind. There's a ton of battles with time limits.
Forever cold, I'll stretch your soul.
Time, bro. They said time. I'm not trying to.
That's the last
time.
Come on, forever cold, I'll stretch your soul.
Time, bro. They said time. I'm not trying to.
That's the last.
So this is not a top 100 or the worst time limit. These are some of the battles that sort of stuck out in my mind. And then looking at a similar battle type of criteria when it comes to time being a factor and the fans sort of not giving it a pass, kind of not liking it. So I kind of looked at both battles and I tried to come up with my own reason why I wouldn't like a battle. First and foremost, let me just get this straight out the gate. When you notice that there's a time issue in a battle, 9 times out of 10, it's one battle rapper that is complaining about the time. The other battle rapper is not. The other battle rapper is willing to battle, willing to rap all the way through. But the one that's complaining about the time, I noticed a pattern. I watched like how long they rap for, and they rap for a short or inconsistent amount of time. So let's say the time limit was 2 minutes long. They first round, they might go 2 minutes or a little over. But every round after that, they finish in shorter and shorter. T-Rex and Big K is notorious for this. They did it in both of these battles. They do it in a lot of their battles.
I mean,
time.
Come on, forever cold, I'll stretch your soul.
Time, bro. They said time. I'm not trying to.
That's the last.
When they're prepared, they rap a little bit longer. Either they rap to the time limit or a little after. When they're not prepared,
dirty ass motherfucker time.
You get the complaints about the time, or they're talking through people's round, or they're finishing early. And I'm just calling it like it is. Now, and as far as T-Rex, that's if he even shows up. At least Big K shows up. And Big K rap from the 1 minute 20-second mark to the 2 minute and 50-second mark, which was 1 minute and 30 seconds. Now, supposedly, they had 2 minute rounds. Maybe it could have been 90 seconds. You heard Cortez say something about 90 seconds. So what I think what happened was they had a 90-second round with a 30-second grace period. So in other words, you rap for 1 minute 30 seconds and you had like a 30-second grace period, right? Now, Big K will argue with you all day that he stayed within the time limits. What he did in the second round was he rapped for 1 minute and 40 seconds. Here's what Big K did. First round, 1 minute, 30 seconds. Second round, 1 minute, 40 seconds. In the last round, he rapped for 40 seconds, my nigga. 40 seconds, big guy.
Forever cold, I'll stretch your soul.
Time, bro. They said time. I'm not trying to
That's
hit
the
that.
forever cold, I'll stretch your soul.
Time, bro. They said time. I'm not trying to hit
That's
that.
the last.
You rap for 40 seconds, and you're gonna tell Cortez he rapping too long. You should have let him keep rapping. At least the fans would have felt like they got something out of the battle. You know what I'm saying? Now Cortez first round was 2 minutes and 15 seconds, and Big K almost had a baby. When Cortez went over 2 minutes, he almost had a baby. By the time Cortez was at the 2 minute and 10 second mark, he was all over, you know what I'm saying, the KOTD niggas, like, yo, stop this nigga, yo, I ain't let you rap. He cut Cortez off. Cortez got a little bit in his feelings, and you could tell the energy in the battle kind of got, like, distasteful. Now, people might say it's like a tactic, a battle tactic. Like, if I start talking about the time or talking through your rounds, it's like a way of throwing you off. Maybe you might choke. Maybe you're not saying your words with as much emphasis. Maybe the crowd now is thinking about the time and how you got cut off in your last round. You ain't get your shit off or your haymaker. And I understand that tactic, but you're supposed to be better than that. Like, I can understand, Big K, if you battling a nigga that ain't on the level of Cortez. Big K Cortez should be a good battle. It should be a classic battle. That should have a lot of replay. It should be something niggas want to see. And you fucking up the battle with these, I call it like basketball playground tactics. Like, I'm nice on the court, but I don't need my skills to beat you on the court. I could bullshit you and make up fake calls and fouls and just fuck the game up to the point where I win. You know, you seen Lux try that shit with Clips with the coin flip, and he was like Godhead, and then he was talking about flipping the coin, and they went on back and forth for like 10 minutes.
I got that Godhead. Yo, I got Godhead. Yo, who calling? I got Godhead. Wait a minute, Smack. I got Godhead. No, you can't do that. Y'all do some sucker shit and let them walk through these people. I got Godhead. I didn't even know that was allowed. Like y'all do a sucker. Look, the boy nervous.
It's like a game within a game with some of the battlers, and I get it. You want to throw somebody off the game.
Hey, rap. No, let me get it. Talk dirty. Talk dirty. Talk dirty, yeah. No, rap. Ladies first. Go ahead, man. Who called? Go ahead. Who called? Roll it. Go ahead. Who called? Go ahead. Go ahead.
Let's go ahead.
Let it hit the floor, man. Let it hit the floor. What are you talking about, nigga?
But to make a big deal, and Cortez was just at the 2 minute mark, I thought you was being petty, Big K. Real talk. The second round, Cortez rapped for 2 minutes, and they cut him. They cut him at 2 minutes. Cortez, you could tell, had more. Cortez probably would have rapped at least 3 minutes and change. They cut him. And then in the third round, they cut him again at 2 minutes. Done. But one thing I can say about Cortez, he rapped for as long as he possibly could rap. And when you paying your money and you coming to be entertained, I want to be entertained. Like, I don't want you to bore me to death. Don't rap there for 7 minutes. But goddamn, give the guy, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, you got a 90-second round, you got a 30-second grace period, and then shit, just let him find a way to end his shit where he gets his little haymaker in there, where he sort of gets the attention. He sees organic and other people looking at him. Take a few more seconds, get your haymaker at the end, your closing lot bar in, and be out. Amazingly, this battle got only 180 dislikes. You know, Cortez, Big K had some bars and Cortez was flowing. So it wasn't a bad battle. But I'm giving the battle to Cortez just off of, there's no excuse for Big K to give you 40 seconds in the third round. There's no excuse giving you 40 seconds in the third round. Ain't nobody can explain that shit to me. You know what I'm saying? I'm coming at these dudes a certain kind of way. You know, Angry Fan ain't gonna give you that fire like that. You know what I'm saying? But Mad Dog gonna give you that fire. Real talk. You know. Anyway. So the Rex and Cortez battle, this one I felt was like a home game. I felt Rex kind of like, I'm gonna use my connection to Smack and fuck this battle up. And Cortez don't really have that connection with Smack. He kind of was on the outside looking in kind of nigga. So You know, you look at Math fucked up his relationship with Smack. Really, NYB, who was Smack really worried about? Like, Dot Mob was really holding Smack down heavy, so he's gonna lean towards Dot Mob, K-Shine, and all these niggas, Mook. These guys kind of fill the building. Cortez don't really fill the building like that. Math has been inconsistent, so if he gonna favor somebody, gonna favor Dot Mob. Y'all gotta understand that. You know what I mean? So now, this battle just got all kinds of dislikes, and the reason why is because it was unfair. KOTD tried to be fair. When you look at the time frames, Cortez got to rap 2 minutes every round at least, and Big K stopped himself short in the 4th round. Nobody stopped Big K at 40 seconds, and Big K only rapped for 90 seconds. So people at least could say at the end of the day, we got what we paid for. With the Cortez Rex battle, you clearly did not get what you paid for, and that's where the fans was pissed. And you can see it in the likes and dislikes. So now, Rex starts off, and he has a decent round, but he has mixtape, he has recycle bars, he has mixtape bars in there, raps for 3 minutes and 5 seconds. Okay? Then Cortez goes, and Cortez, he's flowing, he does all right, and he goes for 2 minutes and 45 seconds, but Rex looks at Smack, and he tells Smack to throw time.
Hold on. Headshot. Hold on, headshot. He'll have no idea. Bullets tearing his top front. He'll have no idea. Close casket for seeing. Now they want ID. I mean.
Top!
Come on.
So only rap for 2 minutes and 45 seconds. Meanwhile, Rex was able to rap for 3 minutes and 5 seconds, and Rex stopped when he felt like it. So right there, people was a little on edge. And you know that Cortez wanted his revenge because he had gotten disrespected, or he got played, or not disrespected, but he got embarrassed by Rex on the Total Slaughter shit. So everybody's like, yo, let Cortez get his revenge, my nigga. This was a revenge shit. So Smack cut off Cortez. Second round, Rex only raps for 1 minute and 49 seconds, my nigga. 1 minute and 49 seconds. And at the 2 minute and 44 second mark, Smack calls time on Cortez again. So again, they were kind of consistent. They were saying that it was 2 minute rounds. They let Cortez rap both times over 2 minutes. 2 minutes and 45 seconds, 2 minutes and 44 seconds. But here's the inconsistency with it. I'm going to take my time with this shit. How does Rex stop at 1 minute and 49 seconds? He doesn't even give you 2 minutes, my nigga. And this is after he was allowed to rap for 3 minutes, over 3 minutes in the first round. You know what I'm saying? Like, these are just plain facts, whether you appreciate what they were saying or not. Bottom line is, Rex did not hold up his end of the bargain in the second round. Meanwhile, Cortez got stopped. Okay? Now, Cortez's second round, even though he got stopped at 2 minutes and 44 seconds, his second round was trash. I ain't gonna lie. I looked at that second round. There wasn't a whole lot I could do to save him on the second round. It is what it is. I mean, it was 2 minutes and 44 seconds of kind of trash. All right? Fine. You could get at one to Rex if you want, or you could say Rex ain't rap enough. I don't care. First round, I'm giving it to Cortez. We already know. Recycle bars, mixtape bars is not going to win you a battle. The third round, Rex raps for 2 minutes and 7 seconds. And it's a whack round with random bars. He's saying whatever. It has nothing to do with Cortez. There's a bunch of mixtape and recycle bars all up in the third round. Right? Cortez goes, and Cortez starts out with a crazy nice intro haymaker with the K-Shine scheme in the bed with Rex and all that shit. He got the crowd back after that whack-ass second round. So we're like, all right, Cortez, go ahead. You know Cortez takes a while to cook. He's a slow-cooking rapper. Anybody that battles Cortez knows that. Yo, they stopped Cortez at 2 minutes and 20 seconds. Just out the blue. They just said time, and that was it. The battle is 18 minutes long. It's actually like 15 minutes when you get the intros and stuff out of Smack. And this is the type of shit that happened 3 years. This battle was 3 years ago. And a lot of people took notes from it on, if I'm not prepared, I'm going to fuck a battle up screaming about the time. So to answer the question of the commenter, that Martin Cuts is a dude that brought up, why isn't time limits discussed backstage or behind the scenes instead of on stage in front of all the fans. And he was actually saying that should be the next topic. And you know what I'm saying? This blog is basically off of your comment with the Piper Boy shit. So yo, write comments, subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Let me know what y'all think. Mad Dog. You know what I'm saying? Salute. Lucky bastard, you would think this nigga happen. Shooting craps with loaded dice. I know the shit I'm saying is grisly, but bear with me. From a city where the Cubs is gritty and bare semis. Henny get pulled up plenty, and the me souls be empty. Souls be empty, niggas deep in the link in the pot. Your head for a penny, love thy profit. Make change on your dolly, cause niggas is dime dropping. Gotta watch them, that's a fact. Fayetteville, summertime, niggas got no chill. Pupils kill for the thrill, so I keeps my eye on them like Jack. They wanna know where the rap is at. We underground in the knapsack, so what that mean? These niggas team backpack. So back, for living legends, split your lower half. Don't get your ass cracked, scrap. Tryna live up to that gas, let that shit go. For niggas catch you slipping with the pump up at the sit-go. That's how it go. With this pencil, I be fucking up your mental. My credentials, presidential verses. Matter of fact, this ain't a verse, bitch, it's a thing like it's gang season.
You don't wanna cross savings with Darth Vader. My short temper leaves families and funerals with long faces. Call your wife, she knows what the back of the car was like. When I start her up, she just blows to exhaust the pipe. Now I know why you're mad with it when her van split it to C-pad shit it. Lean with it, rock with it. I mean, the scene was out, so snap back fit it.